Last night at the G League preseason game between Metropolitan and the G League Ignite, the world was properly introduced to the generational talent that is Victor Wembanyama. Last night, the 7'2" French center balled out as he pretty much went 1v1 against one of the other top prospects in the class, Scoot Henderson. As good as Scoot was, and he balled out, Victor just showed another level on both ends of the floor, dropping a stat line of 37 points, 4 rebounds, 5 blocks, 1 steal, and even knocked down 7 threes at an insane percentage from both the field and the three-point line. We've heard all the noise, we've seen the clips, but to see him actually go out there and ball out in an actual game for 30 plus minutes was insane. This guy is crazy, his skill set is amazing, and he's so raw at 18 and has so much room to grow. It's scary. It makes sense why all these teams now are piling up, draft picks and trying to tank for him, because this guy is insane, and that's why I truly believe that he has the chance to go down as the best ever European to play in the NBA. But what makes him so good? Well, I think apart from just his raw natural ability of being able to handle the rock, defend the paint at a high level, and shoot like crazy, I think it's the fact that he's been playing against grown-ass men for the past 2-3 years. You saw how quickly Luka was able to adapt to the league when he got drafted after playing all those years at Real Madrid. I think it's very similar to Victor. In fact, I think the transition may be even easier for Victor because he's a center instead of a point guard. Luka had to learn how to slow the pace down, slow the game down for not just him but also his teammates. Victor will be getting the rock and can just go to work, whether that be in the post or the outside. And I think it's scary hours for the league, because if you look at the teams who can potentially draft him, I think the front runners right now for the number 1 pick will most likely be the Utah Jazz or the San Antonio Spurs. The fit there is perfect. If he does get drafted by the Spurs, which I think they're going full tank mode for Victor right now, if I'm being honest. If Pop does stay an extra 1 or 2 years and Victor gets drafted there, we know Pop's track record with centers. You look at Tim Duncan, you look at David Robinson, just imagine what you can do with Victor, who is extremely talented, raw, and very young, and would fit that core perfectly. Even if it's not the Jazz or the Spurs, any team that gets a number 1 pick and doesn't pick Victor would be stupid. Don't get me wrong, Scoot Henderson is an incredible talent, and honestly I think in any other draft year he would go number 1, but that's not the case for this year. You just can't pass up someone like Victor. I mean, if you look at some of the things he was doing last night, it just looks so effortless. From his ability to get his own shot off the dribble, to driving and finishing with contact, to hitting trailing threes with the smoothest jumper, to getting his own three-point shot, even not even making a catch and shoot, he's going behind the screen shooting threes, to defending the paint with such will and not wanting anyone to score. It's great to see, and it just shows that the league is in great hands for the future. And me personally, I haven't been excited for a prospect like Victor in so long. He has got me so hyped. I'm already looking forward to the season after just to see him play, and I'm not even a fan of a team that's tanking. I just can't wait to see his skill set in the NBA and see how quickly he translates. I think he'll adapt with no issue whatsoever. I just want to see how quickly he can do it, because I think with the game that I've seen him have internationally and even the game last night, I think he has the potential to be an all-star within the first 2 years. I definitely do see it. Obviously he needs the right setting, but he can put up numbers like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if he averages a double-double with like 2 blocks his rookie season. But for now, we still got a year to wait until Victor enters the league. But we have an exciting season of NBA basketball coming up in the meantime. While we wait, I personally think it's going to be one of the most exciting seasons in a long time. Well, especially being a Clippers fan, I'm hella excited for that. But there will be videos on that to come. But even the tanking battle is going to be excited. I want to see how many teams really do try to just blow it up and tank for Victor, because I think teams are realizing now just how good he will be. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. This is my very first video on the channel, so it would mean a lot if you guys can share it around, get the word out there if you did enjoy it. And if you didn't enjoy it, leave a comment, leave some criticism of what I can improve on. I'll definitely listen and try to improve for the next video. But I'm super excited to be covering the NBA. I love basketball. I've been watching it for a very long time, and I've always wanted to give my opinion on it. So I hope you guys do enjoy. And if you do disagree with it, let me know, because good or bad, I want to hear what y'all think. Thank you guys for listening. And for those of you who were here from prior, obviously the channel has been revamped. If you are interested in basketball, then great, you can stay. If not, feel free to unsubscribe. I don't mind. But if you do have friends or family that do like basketball, make sure to tell them. to check out the channel. It would mean a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.